Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome to the Aspiring Authors Lab Morning Show. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm Gertrude J. Chapman, your number one inspirational book coach, and I have taught hundreds of women how to be successful and generate a continuous stream of revenue. And that's something that I love teaching people, and I would love to teach you that also. So hit the share button and share this broadcast out with your friends. The theme for this month has been developing a wealthy mindset. Developing a wealthy mindset. So you might want to grab a pen and piece of paper so you could jot down some notes. And don't forget to share this out, like I said, with your friends, okay? The topic today would be women supporting women. Women supporting women. And I want to, the other day I was reading this article in Forbes. As a matter of fact, let me read it to you. It says, globally, women make 77 cents for every dollar earned by a man. And according to a January 2020 Oxfam report, men own 50% more wealth than women. The funding gap has been even worse for female funded businesses. The World Bank estimates that while women owned enterprises account for more than 30% of registered businesses worldwide, only 10% of female entrepreneurs have enough capital necessary to grow their businesses. And I thought this was very important. That's why I focus on women, because I understand that. But I want to let you know, you could change this narrative. You could change this narrative in your life. Women, you are my audience because I understand how hard you are working and you have still not reached your monetary goals. Because I'm going to tell you, no job can afford to really pay you for what you are worth. Do you understand? No job. No job. You're worth so much more. And, understand this also. Life is too short for regrets. That you could have tried something different. And I'm not telling you to quit your job, y'all. But what I am telling you is that you are sitting down on your brilliance. You're sitting down on your brilliance. We are used to multitasking anyway. So what's holding you back from writing your book? What is it that's holding you back? That's why I encourage you, ladies, to get out there and thrive. Get out there and put your best foot forward. There's enough for you to be making your dollars as well. But oftentimes, we as women, we don't make those quick decisions as men do. We don't. We have to start by taking what we know and create something that will wow the world, because we have those tools. Ladies, I'm going to tell you, what can you write? What can you write about that will cause a disruption in the way people think? What is it that you could write about? Y'all know that there are conversations that we have had where we said, no, this is not the way it should have, it should go. But if it would have been done this way, it would have produced these results faster and with, less effort. Think about it. Think of those conversations that we had where we saw something and said, no, that's not the way, but this is the way it should be done. And I'm going to tell you, book writing is a wonderful opportunity to share your message with the people who are looking for the answers on how to gain knowledge of a subject, or, how to make something better, or, even how to avoid a particular situation. Or it could be something to build a generation of people who could take pride in their heritage, or even to share hope with those who are at their wits' end because they have tried everything and they haven't seen a breakthrough yet. Think about it. I have conversations with ladies all the time who are sitting on gold mines of information that people are doing 63,000 Google searches every second of every day to learn what you already know. Do you hear what I'm saying? 63,000 Google searches every second of every day. People are out there looking for your expertise. Your brilliance speaks volumes. Don't ever forget that. Your brilliance speaks volumes. If you need to create change, the first step is to change and shift your mindset and stop telling yourself what you cannot do and what is not possible for you. Stop telling yourself that. And the here's a major one. This is the big one. Stop excusing yourself. We have excuses. Stop excusing yourself out of writing your book. You know, there's no excuse, y'all. There's no excuse. Absolutely no excuse. You just have to be intentional. Because, a lot of times you make up stories in your mind about what someone else has or that they have more than you, that they are, and that's why they're so successful. But it'll never work for you. Why are you telling yourself that? Why are you telling yourself it won't work for you? Yes, it will, if you allow it to. What you have to do is position yourself. Position yourself. There are 7.8 billion people in the world. So there's no reason for you not to be making your millions. Okay? There's no reason for you not to be making your millions with 7.8 billion people in the world. And you know why? Because there's enough for you to be making your millions, okay? There's enough for everyone to be making their millions, or however much that would allow them to create the lifestyle that they need. Because there's no reason for scarcity. There is no scarcity. So it's time to create change. Do something different. Set yourself up for financial success. Set yourself up for financial success. So many people, have it in their minds where they can't do this or they can't do that. They don't have time for this. They don't have time for that. But you'll make time for those things which are important to you. And this is very important to you. No one, okay? Like I said, no one should have that power over you to have you in a place where you can't afford to do this and you can't afford to do that. No one. Or you can't buy this and you can't buy that. You have to wait for this time. You have to wait for that time. Get that old negative mindset out of your mind. What you've been told growing up throughout the years. Okay? A lot of those things is holding you back. Shift your mindset. Shift your mindset. Let me tell you this. Everything you need to sustain you is on the inside of you that you could draw from. When you discover your tools, you will never go back to being mediocre. Never. Okay? No matter who you are, where you've been. I want to tell you that again. No matter what. Because deep down inside of you, there's a story waiting to be born. There's a story on the inside of you. I talk to women all the time who don't see their value because they lack to see their self-worth. And what I want you to see, what I want you to see right now is your value. The value that you have hidden inside of you that you could bring to the table. There's so much inside of you, y'all. I was climbing the corporate ladder when I was laid off twice back to back. Like I said, through no fault of my own. This is when the housing market went bust in 2006. Oh, I thought I was doing something. until that happened. That suddenly. But my turning point came through this suddenly. And I thank God it did. Because this was a redirection in my life to allow me to see that everything I needed was inside of me. I took something that was a hobby that I just did for fun. And I started creating for, like I said, what was inside of me, my gifts, talents, and abilities. Because I love to write. And I used to just do it for fun, just to expand my mind, just to see how far I could go and what I could create. And y'all, I came up with some things that will wow me, okay? That would wow me. But like I said, beforehand, I just did it for fun, writing books and writing plays. And, people used to read my books. People, participated in my plays. It was even on big stages. But I was just doing it for fun. But when this shift came in my life, when this suddenly happened in my life, when this redirection happened in my life, I started writing my books for profit. Then I started publishing books for others. Now I coach people how to write their books and overcome the writing objectives and generate a continuous stream of revenue. It was there all the time. And I'm going to tell you, I never looked back. I never looked back. I could say that those layoffs, double layoffs, was the best thing that could happen to me. And after I was laid off the first time, I didn't get it for the second time, and then after the second time, I got it. Okay? A light bulb came on where I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired of somebody pulling out from under me the rug. Okay? I decided that no one would ever have that much control over my finances again. I had to make a decision that allowed for no turning back. So, ladies, what I want to tell you, it's not on the outside of you, but on the inside of you. And when you discover your tools, you will never go back to being mediocre. Never. Never. There's nothing back there. There's nothing back there. So I hope this message has stirred up someone's spirit to help you see your value so you can stop playing small but reach your full potential in life. Because there's so much on the inside of you. There's so much on the inside of you. If you just stop to realize how valuable you are and how valuable your message is to the world. Because someone is waiting for your message. And you have to believe it. Someone is waiting for your message. So I have a few slots open on my calendar to have a free 15-minute discovery call with me to see if you are a right fit for our writing lab. And you can access that by going to bit.ly/generate revenue 2021. Again, that's bit.ly/generate revenue 2021. So I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule this morning to join me on the Aspiring Authors Lab Morning Show. I'm your host, Gertrude J. Chapman, your #1 inspirational book coach. And I want you to always remember your value, that you have this treasure chest on the inside of you, that the world is waiting to hear from you. Okay? The world is waiting to hear from you. They're waiting to hear your message. Don't forget to share out this broadcast with your friends. And remember, this is your time. This is your season. This is your turning point. So have a great rest of your day.